Today, in the enchanting world of interior design, where rich, dark hues meet antique treasures, the modern dark academia aesthetic emerges as a captivating tale of sophistication and intellectual allure. Hello, welcome to Breaking Sign, where we bring you the latest in architecture innovation. In this video, we unravel the secrets behind this moody color palette and the timeless elegance of vintage furnishings, creating gardens that echo the charm of modern dark academia in a contemporary setting. Rich, dark color palette is the protagonist of this tale, setting the stage with its deep and moody tones. Burgundy whispers tales of vintage wine and ancient tomes, forest green rustles with the secrets of old, ivy-clad libraries, navy blue murmurs of the deep, endless ocean of knowledge, and charcoal sketches the outlines of a world both solemn and profound. These colors are more than mere shades. They are the bearers of an atmosphere charged with sophistication and intellectual depth. They hark back to the hallowed halls of traditional academia, where every corner is imbued with the promise of discovery and the weight of history. To weave this rich tapestry of colors into your own space, start with a base of these dark hues and layer them with texture and light to bring depth and contrast. Use them not just on walls, but in your choice of textiles, accessories, and art. Let these colors be the backdrop against which the drama of learning and discovery plays out, creating a setting that is both inspiring and introspective. Antique and vintage furnishings stand as silent sentinels, guardians of history in elegance. Imagine, if you will, a room where classic leather-bound tomes line the shelves, their spines rich with stories of old. Dark wooden desks and chairs, crafted with the wisdom of skilled artisans, offer a sturdy embrace to those seeking solace in their studies. Ornate rugs lay underfoot, their intricate patterns a tapestry of tradition, while vintage-inspired decor adorns the space, each piece a nod to the aesthetic of an era when craftsmanship was king. This is the essence of dark academia, a realm where the past and present converge, creating a sanctuary of timeless elegance and scholarly nostalgia. To truly capture the spirit of dark academia in your space, seek out pieces that tell a story. Look for furnishings with a history, items that have been touched by time but stand resilient, their beauty undiminished. It's not just about age, it's about the narrative each piece carries with it, a narrative that will enrich your own academic journey. Textured fabrics and materials are the threads that weave the plot of this aesthetic tale. Velvet, with its luxurious and plush whispers, speaks of evenings spent by the fire with a classic novel in hand. Leather, aged and supple, recounts the countless hours of scholarly pursuits, its creases marking the passage of time. Heavy, Textured materials stand as the backdrop, their rich and intricate surfaces adding depth and warmth to the scene. These fabrics and materials invite the touch, encouraging one to run their fingers over the surfaces and feel the stories they have to tell. They contribute to an ambience that is not just seen but felt, an intimate cocoon that wraps around the avid learner, creating a space where one can delve into the depths of knowledge and imagination. To infuse your space with the essence of dark academia, let texture be your guide. Mix and match different materials to create a sensory experience. A velvet throw here, a leather-bound journal there, and perhaps a heavy tapestry to tie it all together. These elements should not only please the eye but also comfort the soul, making your academic retreat a place where both mind and body are at ease. Bookshelves and intellectual displays stand as a testament to the voracious learner. Picture this: extensive bookshelves reaching towards the ceiling, a mosaic of spines displaying titles of literature and lore, academic treatises and dusty journals, each a fragment of the grand tapestry of human thought. These are not mere storage, they are altars to the intellect, where vintage artifacts rest alongside well-thumbed pages, whispering secrets of the past. Amidst this literary sanctuary, intellectual displays take pride of place. Globes that have spun tales of ancient explorers, vintage maps that have charted unknown lands, and scientific instruments that have measured the very fabric of reality, all contribute to an atmosphere that is palpably academic. They are not just decor, they are the physical manifestations of a mind ever curious, ever expanding in its quest for understanding. To create such an inspiring space, curate your bookshelves with intention. Mix books and artifacts that reflect your academic interests and passions. Allow your displays to be dynamic, changing with your evolving pursuits. These elements should not only decorate but also motivate, serving as daily reminders of the vast world of knowledge awaiting your exploration. Subdued lighting and candlelight. Picture a room bathed in the warm, soft glow of table lamps, their light casting a golden hue over leather-bound books. Floor lamps stand like lighthouses, guiding the wayward thinker back to the shores of contemplation, while wall sconces hold their flames steady against the whispers of the dark. Candles, be they the gentle flame of tradition or the steady glow of LED, are the final touch in this scene. They are the silent poets of the room, their light a soft serenade that brings romance to the air and breathes life into the vintage charm that is the soul of this aesthetic. To achieve this ambience in your own space, layer your lighting to create depth and mood. Start with a base of ambient lighting and accentuate with task lighting where needed. Candles should be the final flourish, placed where they can cast their glow and create pockets of intimacy. Choose warm-toned bulbs to enhance the nostalgic feel and consider dimmers to adjust the atmosphere as the day turns to night. Informal design and naturalistic. Planting are the heroes of this story, painting a scene of serene disarray that captures the heart. Envision winding pathways that meander like a stream, bordered by an explosion of floral hues, herbs fragrant with the morning dew, shrubs that hum with the buzz of life, and the occasional vegetable patch that grounds us to the earth. This garden is a living tapestry, each plant a thread woven into the fabric of a landscape that defies rigid structure. It's a celebration of nature's perfect imperfections, where the wild and the cultivated dance in harmony, creating a space that is both nurturing and free. To cultivate such a garden, let go of the reins and embrace nature's lead. Choose plants that thrive in your local climate and arrange them in a way that mimics the natural landscape. Allow for the unexpected, for it is in the unplanned sprout of a wildflower or the self-seeded herb that the true essence of the cottage garden comes to life. Year-round interest and seasonal blooms. This garden is a living chronicle, its pages filled with the ceaseless cycle of life. As the seasons turn, so does the garden's mood, with each chapter marked by a distinct palette of colors and textures. In the awakening months of spring, the garden bursts forth in a spectacle of color, with roses, delphiniums, and foxgloves heralding the return of warmth. The air is perfumed with their sweet fragrance, and the garden becomes a canvas of painterly splendor. Summer follows, continuing the story with an abundance of blooms, each flower a character in this horticultural play. As the narrative progresses to the quieter times of autumn and winter, the garden does not fade into the background. Instead, it dons a cloak of evergreens, ornamental grasses, and structural elements, ensuring that the story never pauses. The garden remains a place of beauty and interest, its subtle charms just as compelling as the flamboyant displays of the warmer months. To cultivate a garden that tells a story throughout the year, consider the rhythm of the seasons in your plant selection. Choose a mix of perennials, annuals, and evergreens to provide a continuous display. Plan for transitions, ensuring that as one plant's performance ends, another begins. Let your garden be a reflection of the passage of time, a space that celebrates the perpetual dance of nature. The Cottage-Style Plant Palette. This palette is a curated collection of nature's finest, each plant a character in a story of growth and beauty. Roses, with their velvety petals, are the protagonists, whispering tales of love and passion. Lavender, with its soothing fragrance, serves as the calming presence, a reminder of serene summer days. Hollyhocks stand tall, like towers of color, beckoning the eye to admire their stately grace. Daisies, the symbols of innocence, dot the landscape with their cheerful faces, while peonies bloom in a show of lush opulence. Yet, this tale is ever evolving, as contemporary gardeners weave in new species, creating a narrative that respects tradition while embracing the diversity of the present. The garden becomes a living mosaic, adapting to local climates and the unique touch of each gardener, all the while maintaining its quintessential cottage allure. To paint your own garden with this romantic palette, select plants that resonate with the cottage garden spirit. Embrace variety and let your garden be a reflection of your personal taste. Consider the local climate and choose plants that will thrive in your environment. Allow your garden to be a canvas for your creativity, where the traditional and the modern blend in a harmonious display of natural beauty. Artistic use of hardscape elements plays a pivotal role in setting the scene. Envision quaint pathways, meandering through the verdant splendor like streams of gravel or natural stone, guiding wanderers on a journey through nature's masterpiece. Rustic fences stand as the borders of this whimsical world, while decorative trellises climb skyward, adorned with the vibrant tapestry of climbing roses and ivy. Here, the garden is not just a display of flora but a stage for the artful dance between the wild and the crafted. Benches tucked under leafy arbors invite visitors to pause and reflect, offering a sanctuary where one can bask in the tranquil beauty of their surroundings. Each hardscape element is thoughtfully placed, not just for aesthetic pleasure, but to encourage moments of leisure and contemplation within the embrace of the garden. To bring this artistic vision to life in your own garden, consider the balance between the natural and the constructed. Select materials that complement the plants and add to the overall narrative of your garden. Position benches and arbors in spots that offer views or a sense of seclusion. Let your pathways lead to discoveries, and your fences frame the beauty of your plantings. Wildlife-friendly and eco-conscious practices are not just a chapter, they are the very ethos of the narrative. This garden is a sanctuary where native plants flourish and pollinator-friendly flowers bloom, each petal and leaf a beacon for bees, butterflies, and a host of beneficial insects. It's a place where the hum of wings and the buzz of life are the most cherished melodies, and every creature, great and small, plays a role in the garden's symphony. Sustainable techniques are the garden's foundation. Composting enriches the soil with the tales of yesterday's blooms, while water conservation ensures that the story of this garden can be told for generations to come. It's a living ecosystem, a testament to the harmony that can exist when we garden with intention and respect for all life. To cultivate a garden that is both a haven for wildlife and a steward of the environment, start with a selection of native plants. These are the species that local wildlife has evolved with, and they will form the backbone of your garden's ecosystem. Integrate sustainable practices like composting to recycle nutrients and conserve water to protect this precious resource. Conclusion. In the ever-evolving landscape of design, from the enchanting depths of modern dark academia to the whimsical charm of English cottage gardens, our journey through rich palettes, vintage treasures, wild blooms, and eco-conscious practices unveils a tapestry of creativity and aesthetic mastery. Let this be an inspiration for your own design adventures, weaving stories of sophistication, nostalgia, and timeless allure within the spaces you call home. Well, thanks for joining us today on Breaking Sign. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more exciting architecture insights. Until next time, keep creative idea running.